Hey, we're back. This summer I had the pleasure to go to the Music City Nationals presented by the diecastspace.com, and usually when you go to these conventions you have some pretty interesting people that show up. Well, one of the guys that goes there is author and collector and Guinness Book World Record holder for Hot Wheels, Mike Zarnock. Mike was there, and Mike's a good friend of mine, and I call him from time to time, and we talk on Facebook about Hot Wheels and so forth. He's been collecting about as long as I have, and has a very immense collection. At one point, he had over 12,000 individual Hot Wheels. So I sat down with Mike at the convention and had a little conversation with him, and here's what he had to say. Mike, thank you for sitting down and doing an interview with us.
Oh, you're welcome, Cal. I love the show. Love watching the show, and it's good to be here together.
That's right. And and some people, we talk about you a lot, and it's good to put a face and a personality with what we're talking about.
I appreciate that.
And we've shown before, Mike does these books, the variations for Hot Wheels. And these are basically, the best guides for people who are getting into collecting or who have been collecting. If you've got some cars, you want to know what you've got. Mike has these books that go through all the variations, all the little nuances of the Hot Wheels, the different wheels themselves.
Everything that's been found. I don't like to put anything out there that isn't real.
Yes.
So anything you find in my books is genuine. I don't like people chasing for ghosts. And people ask me, how come it takes so long to get one of your books out? And because I wait, one, for the prices to calm down. Because they can go crazy,
we talked about that before, yeah.
So give it at least a year to calm down, and then give it a year because Mattel will put stuff out a couple months later,
right,
with some parts left over, and then you have another variation.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have anything in the book that's or have something left out.
Exactly.
So if the book is a couple years behind, usually a year to two behind, but anything that's been out there is in the book. Now I had a guy today ask me about a certain base on a truck, and I said, you know what? Why is this coming out now, 10 or 12 years after this truck came out, and somebody's showing up with it? Yes.
So most of the time people don't realize what they have.
Well, no, because this isn't real.
Yeah.
Okay. If it was out there, we'd know about it by now.
Okay.
So, that's what's going on.
Because, you've been doing this for a long time.
Right. Yeah. The first book came out in 2002. 2002. And I started writing it probably 2000, maybe 99.
Yeah.
So. It did take a long time to.
And being an avid collector, you've been a collector for many years as well.
I started collecting in '68, 68 when they first came out. I was 10 years old, on and off as life permits.
As all of us do.
Yeah, I started collecting, and then of course when real cars and girls got involved, the toys got set aside for a while.
Yeah, we know what age group that is.
Yeah.
We've all been down that road. So.
But I started building real cars after that, and then went back to the toy cars. So
cool. And now we were talking about your altered Roadster here. Mm-hmm. There was an interesting story behind that.
Yeah, to say the least. We were talking on the phone, Mark Morris and I from Mattel, and at the time the drag strip Demons weren't out yet. And Mark says, "Hey, did you see that we're going to be doing the drag strip Demons? We're going to do all the nostalgic cars from years ago. We're going to have Prudhomme and McEwen and Muldowney and all those guys. We're going to do them authentic, the way they were, the same tempos, right, the same colors, everything else." I said, "Yeah, that stuff is really, really cool. It'd be great to do my car,
But who thinks that'll ever happen?
No, absolutely not. But I just had to throw that out there because it's every guy's fantasy, to have your own car as a Hot Wheel, especially being a collector."
Exactly. Mike, thank you for taking your time.
Thank you very much for having me. Glad to finally be here face to face.
Exactly. So if you're looking into Hot Wheels, or if you're getting into the hobby, pick up one of Mike's books and learn about it and start your own collection.
MikeZarnock.com.
All right, that was some good stuff, Mike. And when we come back, we've got Mr. Hot Wheels himself, Larry Woods. Stick around.